Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Credential, aka Hacktual, and today we're going to be talking about Cloudflare. Now, just a brief introduction for those who don't know what Cloudflare is. It is a DNS resolver. They're fast and secured. I use them as a gamer and as for a person who likes to have their privacy. So, for an example, if you have never used Cloudflare, what they focus on is privacy. Now, without using them as a DNS, for an example, if you go on Amazon and you look at shaving cream, then you go on Facebook and you see Gillette, and it's like, hey, how did Facebook know that I was looking at shaving cream? So it's a marketing tactic that they are basically spying on you. So now think of that on like a corporate level or a government level beyond. So Cloudflare is focused on having that privacy. Now, with you are using your normal ISPs, it may be Xfinity, or it could be Verizon Fios, whoever your internet service provider is. If you don't use Cloudflare's DNS, then you're using their DNS, and like Xfinity or Verizon could be spying on you, and they could be selling that marketing data towards Facebook. So even if you have cookies disabled. Anyways, I could go down a deeper hole. I just want to give a basic introduction of the DNS, of the basic uses. But however, they released something recently that's called 1.1.1.1 for families. We're going to call it 4.1s for short, just for Pete's sake. One thing that I'm really interested in is that they have malware blocking, and also they have malware and adult content blocking. So if you were to go to Pornhub, you can put this on DNS on your device or on your router, and if your kids are like, oh hey, I'm gonna go look at a no-no site, it gets blocked out. Get on, kid, what's up? You're dicking up though, so sad for you, dude. Anyways, point is, you could use this as a parental control, but however, I'm really focused on malware blocking. So as for me as an advanced user, what I do is if I download a file and if I know that it's a bad file, it will send out a request to a domain name or to an IP address, some type of DNS, some type of host name. Is like, hey, I'm a bad file here. Let me send some information on to you. And this is where Cloudflare is like, hey, I know this domain name that it's sending a request out towards to. It's a bad domain name. Let me just null it out. So when I'm manually looking at a bad file, what I usually do is I pull up the IP address where it's connecting to, and I do it on my Windows firewall to block it out, or if I open up my notepad, which is right here, then if I see that, this is an example of a domain name, I don't know if it's actually registered or not, probably doubt it. Let me zoom in here. Now it's like, oh, hey, it's connecting to this, my face at the keyboard.com, and I nulled it out with this IP address, which it goes nowhere. So now that this virus that's trying to connect out to the internet, it's being rejected. So as a person who doesn't know what they're doing, or as a person who is a novice and who opens every single file that there is on the internet, which I hope to God you guys don't do that, you guys can set this up on your network, on your router, or on your device, which I'm about to show you how to do it on your device. On your network, you're gonna have to consult your manual or your network administrator, and to have this up and on. Yeah, so if I was some random noob who liked to open up everything, and Cloudflare's firewall picked up, like, oh hey, this domain name is a bad domain name, let me go ahead and do you the favors of just blocking out any request towards this IP address / domain name. So I strongly recommend using this. And if you're a parent and if you have kids on the network, you can also have adult content blocked. Like, you can block out Pornhub and every other popular and lesser known pornography site there is. So for me, what I do I have a pie hole added on, and it also blocks out ads and stuff like that on the network. And I'm going to be setting it up on my settings here, which we would go towards the DNS. Then we just add the custom DNS. So instead of Cloudflare's normal 1.1.1.1, it's going to be 1.1.1.2, then 1.1.1.2. Then as for the IPv6, we're going to have to copy pasta on over, which is really simple. So malware blocking. And malware blocking. Then I'm going to bring a picture on over. Yes, let's enable these as we're going to go ahead and save. Okay, so this picture I have. Now, as you can see, as the second category down here is my normal, this is my normal router. And what I have is my normal router is connected to my Pi-hole server, which is the 12.0.0.8. And then from my Pi-hole server, it's going towards the DNS that I've set up. And now with every device that's now on the network, if there's a bad file out there, or if there's a bad domain name, or if there's something trying to connect to a IP address that I'm unaware of, or if I'm too lazy to do any malware analysis, it's going to get blocked out. That's if the Cloudflare's firewall picks it up, which they're usually they're usually pretty fast with the networking team over there. So this is some form of security, better than no security. Now, as for putting this DNS on your PC, what you need to do is open up your network adapter, and let's go ahead and show you how to get there manually. So you can go click the start button, type in network, then it'll pop up with this right here, or it will show this Windows. Then you scroll down where it says change adapter options, then it'll pop up with this. Then with the adapter, you got to choose which adapter is getting that internet. Then once you figure that out, you gotta right click, hit properties, go to IPv4, type it in the DNS with the preferred and the alternate DNS. So you just copy and paste, hit OK. Then same thing with the IPv6. And you're just gonna copy and paste what you see here. And that's basically it, just copy and paste. So. And I hope that this video was informative. I hope that y'all take that extra precaution of taking this securely and using the Cloudflare's DNS, especially the malware's DNS. If not, use 1.1.1.1 regardless, or the 4 ones. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Check out private internet access today. It's going to act as your digital condom, because when you're sticking your things in places where they don't belong, you're going to be fucking yourself over. Now, when you visit no-no sites, like when you're looking at stuff that you're not supposed to, or you're downloading things illegally, there is no logs that is kept by PIA. Now, the U.S. Supreme Court is like, hey, we need you to log all your users, and we need to see if they're up to no good. And PIA is like, yo, government, we don't have logs. That's part of our policy, bro. So that gives you a extra confidence that you can download things illegally. Not I'm saying you should, but I'm just saying they don't keep logs, man. Now, if you can't afford for $10, give or take a month, then don't fucking click skip ad on my videos, because I need that moolah. Buy PIA today. Thank you.
Thank you for sticking around. Please feel free to watch my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow my social media. If you're feeling generous, check out my Patreon or send in a donation of any amount with PayPal. It really helps out with post-production, equipment, food in my belly, and also continue making free content for you guys. Links in the description. Y'all take care, and thank you once again.